Administrator, please call the roll.
Trustee Henry,
Here.
I'll note the absence of trustee Coffey with notice. Trustee Evans,
Here.
trustee Lopez.
Here.
Mayor Williams,
Here.
and I'll note the presence of myself, Mr. Posen, and the other fine gentleman with us.
Thank you, sir. We have a mayoral personal appointment with the board approval, contingent appointment of Village Oxford Volunteer Fire Department firefighter, Mr. Lewis. Meeting all our medical requirements and being sworn in by the clerk.
So moved.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Any objection of lumping the planning and the architect two applications together?
Without objection.
Consideration of resolution authorizing the payment of claims.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration of resolution on the planning applications of 25 South Goodwin basement and 9 Chester basement with the restrictions on it.
So move. Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Lopez, trustee Evans,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration of 27 Poplar, a new house, and 28 Cabot, a new house.
So moved.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration of resolution accepting the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Pete Polak with regret and congratulations. Dear Mary Williams and members of the board, I'm ready to formally announce my retirement from my position as DPW laborer for the Village of Chelmsford effective August 9th, 2024. This decision has not been easy, as my time with the Village of Chelmsford has been both fulfilling and rewarding. After 25 years of dedicated service, I believe it is the right time for me to retire. Throughout my career, I have had the privilege of working with a remarkable team and contributing to the growth, excuse me, and success of the Village of Chelmsford. I'm incredibly proud of what we have accomplished together and confident the Village of Chelmsford will continue to thrive. I would like to thank the mayor and the board and all the village employees for the support. Sincerely, Pete Polak.
So move with regret and congratulations.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez, Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration resolution for tax cert 129 Silver Road, $5,073.
So move.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez, Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration resolution for tax cert of 90 South Central Avenue for $6,546.
So move.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez, Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration resolution declaring items surplus village equipment and selling same to the highest bidder received via absolute auctions.
So move.
Also, just to clarify that if there's one item that wasn't.
Right.
We're gonna park that and then we're gonna junk it.
What does this money go to? General fund or?
Pays for this board meeting.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a revenue to the general. If you look at the budget, you'll see, there's actually a line that says sale of surplus equipment. I had Henry, we didn't get a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Consideration resolution to update the CDBG applications.
So move.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Committee reports. Trustee Henry.
Thank you, Mayor.
Policy.
What? Oh, you want to do that? Oh, okay, sorry.
All right.
Consideration resolution to approve the comp policy city handbook.
So move.
Roll call.
Trustee Henry,
Aye.
trustee Evans,
Aye.
trustee Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Williams.
Aye. Sorry, trustee Henry.
Not a problem.
Your turn, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd like to start off by thanking Chief DeLuca and the Fire Department for always doing a great job. Month of July, they responded to 66 fire runs, which also included a serious house fire at 38 Winthrop Avenue. Department did an excellent job in confining most of the damage to 38 Winthrop. There was some minor damage to an adjacent house, but they did a great job in general. Also like to thank Chief Diaz and his EMS personnel. They responded to 47 EMS runs in the month of July. EMS and fire department hosted 2 school visits, one with non-English speaking high school students that have just arrived in this country, and the other was to the Elmsford Day Camp. And good time was had by both visits. That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Evans?
Thank you, Mayor. Though he is not present, I can assure you that the Highway and Sanitation Department has continued to do a great job under Brian's leadership and tutelage. We're going to have this report focus a little bit appropriately so on our summer camp that wrapped up recently and just highlight a lot of the work that they did and what that looked like for them. So there were 287 registered campers this season. Just to highlight that number, I've worked in an entire school before that had less students than that. So let it reflect, to run a program of 287 campers is no small feat. They did it with 4 age-appropriate camp programs that were housed at 2 schools. So when we're talking about working with children from 3K all the way up to 9th grade at 2 different locations, it was a feat nonetheless. 66 staff members that included full-time, seasonal, part-time, off-season, part-time, during season, directors, assistant directors, supervisors, specialists, teachers, coaches, counselors, maintenance, lunch servers, office help, swim staff, monitors, traffic helpers. It's an entire operation. Let the record reflect it's an entire operation. And you'll notice the things within there are why you have 287 registered campers. These are not campers that are showing up every day and they're just playing kickball. They are engaged in activities of varying interest all day long from the time they get there in a scheduled, coordinated fashion. So it takes an entire team to really produce, again, the quality of care that our summer camp offers. There were 8 teens aged 13 to 14 who worked or volunteered in our counseling and training program, 13 partnerships with community-based children's centers programs that provided activities, right? So between Dream Dance Studio, Next Level Sports, Soccer Shot, Snapology, Universal Moms Dance, these are programs that have come into work with our campers all season long to success. 30 trips were attended as a whole, including the Teen Travel Elite program. 4 pools or spray grounds that the children used throughout the summer. So Massaro, going on trips to the spray park, etc. And Chrissy wanted to make sure that she gave thanks to the proper people who helped make all of that possible. The Highway and Sanitation Department were there every single day, picking up the garbage, picking up cardboard. They never missed a beat. Chrissy's new best friend, Chris Thomas, this list is way too long of all the things that Chris did to support this camp operation this summer, but he was indispensable. And Chrissy, on more than one occasion to me, has expressed they could not have done what they did this summer without you. And she goes out of her way every single time to specifically name you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge thank you to the Office of the Village Clerk, our IT department, Nelson, our police department, for assisting with the traffic. But the one person that she left out of this list is herself. It is not an easy feat. I worked for the woman for 14 years and I watched everything that she did leading up to making that summer camp what it is. So understand it takes a lot of work not only to do it, but when you have families from all over this county showing up to attend our camp, whether it's Ardsley or Dobbs Ferry or Yonkers or White Plains or Greenberg, they're coming from everywhere, and there's a reason why. I think I can speak on behalf of this board when we express our gratitude to Chrissy and her entire team for the phenomenal work that they've done this summer. And I can assure you, they're going to take a one deep breath, and then come October, they will start planning all over again. Because that's what it takes, but they're a dedicated group of people. So we are incredibly thankful to them. And with that, Mayor, I will yield back.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Lopez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Constables. The constables continue to work the Mount Carmel details on July 21st, July 28th, August 4th, and August 11th. IT. Mike continues to work on Rapid SOS. All boundary information was submitted and approved. He's now moving on to the next phase. A new Ricky system should be delivered soon. We're just waiting on a deployment date. Mike is configuring new cybersecurity training portal for all employees. He continues to support the village with all the needs they have, as far as IT, I mean. And I don't have anything from the water department, so I guess that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank Commissioner Foster and the police department for always doing a great job. All our newest officers have adjusted to the new job and are doing well. As Trustee Henry mentioned a couple minutes ago about these school kids, they had a wonderful time visiting our facilities and a local restaurant. When they had contacted me, they wanted to see all the different departments and the restaurant so they can get a different idea. It was as Trustee Henry mentioned, the kids that had just got here, and some of them spoke no English and some of them spoke a little bit of English. They brought translators with them, and we have translators in every department. So they were very happy to see that as they came into every department. And they got a special treat because court was in session when they came down here. I mentioned that during the first report. But it was also a career. They wanted to do it on every Thursday, and they did while the time that they were in school. And it was a different way to show the kids that there's different careers out there. So they were able to come down and see all the different departments. So thank you to all the department heads and staff that talk to the kids and tell them what goes on in each department. They learned a lot and now have another path to take for career opportunities, which is very nice and helpful to them. They sent me a little note. It says, "Dear Mayor Williams, words cannot express our gratitude for your acts of kindness to Alexander Hamilton's English language learners. You went out of your way to show us our community and teach us a myriad of career options. Thank you so much for making our summer memorable. With tremendous gratitude and appreciation." So it was nice to get that. And thank you again to everybody. They did a great job. The Town of Greenberg's annual Veterans Recognition Barbecue is on Thursday, September 19th from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. rain or shine at Anthony Veteran Park. The annual Veterans Free Day at Playland is on Monday, September 2nd from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tickets must be picked up with a veteran ID after August 19th at the Veterans Agency in White Plains. DPW recycling calendar, a recycling and sanitation coordinator had a Zoom the other day just to give us a small 6-month report that garbage is up 2% and recycling is down 2%. County contributes that too because they're now picking more garbage out of the recycling that used to go in there and putting into the garbage. So the change went from one place to the other place. They saw a 14% reduction in the electronic waste. The reason for that is because there's no more heavy pieces of electronics. Those big TVs that had the back, which I still have one, and the computers and everything, they were all big and heavy. Now they're not. So they contributed to the e-waste being 14% lower. The materials recovery facility, the MRF revenue was up 14% due to the price increases of the recyclables, which is great. Food scraps have increased from last year, and they're looking to go to paper bags rather than plastic recycling bags. They're fine, but they want to try that, so they're going to come out with let us know to try some paper bags rather than the plastic ones. the household material recovery facility, the HMRF, which is up on the Grasslands Reservation, across from the jail, had 8,500 people visited so far this year. 2,000 lithium batteries were dropped off last year and on their track to beat that number this year. The county is still holding the household chemical cleanup days around the county, and 6,500 people visited the mobile shredders around the county. On June 25th, 2025, the solid waste is the garbage fees will increase from $34 a ton to $45 a ton. So we'll know that before budget season, we can rebudget that. Organic fees will go up to $29 a ton, and there'll still be no charge for recyclables. Here's one which we have to look into. The county just came up with a new law that all public garbage cans must now have a recycling can within close proximity to it for recyclables. So if you have a street can that's just a regular garbage can, you have to have a recycling can near it, so they can't walk 6 blocks to put a can in it or a bottle in it. They got to be able to put it right in next to it. So that also includes all private businesses that are open spaces to the public. So if you walk into Dan's office, you're in the common area and he has a garbage can, you have to have both there too. If it's just not open to the public, then no, but if any public space is open, they have to do that too. Every place, yes, right. The flyers are available now to help advertise the single-use plastic law that everybody, I see them up on all the delis and places that you have to request them. They also reminded all drivers to follow all the rules when entering and exiting the county garbage and recycling facilities. Reminder that everyone that no plastic bags are allowed for recyclables, co-mingle, organic, etc. They recommend using OOP stickers, which I actually designed before the county went to their generic one back in 1990. So they recommend you putting OOP stickers on the people that aren't recycling properly. Remind everybody that the e-waste must be stored inside their containers and not outside. There's 15 municipalities are using the county recycling app so far and loving it. Besides all the features that were on it from the old one, Sustainable Westchester, there's a new feature that if you are shopping, so if you're up in ShopRite and you take a picture of this bottle, it'll tell you if it's recyclable or not. So as you know, reuse and recyclable is how you're supposed to go shopping. You know, when we teach the kids recycling, it was always a rule of thumb of reuse, reduce, recycle. So when you're shopping, you're supposed to buy products that are in recyclable containers so you can recycle them instead of throwing them out. So that app will now be on the phone. So when you're shopping, you take a picture of it. I hope it works, that it'll tell you if it is recyclable or not. So that's going to be interesting. On the app now, I help them with so many of the items that are recyclable because I did that for a living. And I was able to work with the county and Sustainable Westchester to show them all the different items that were all recyclable. So a lot of the ones on the app now are, ones that I had told them about and what to do with them and how they're recyclable. And they had no idea about a lot of them. So textiles have increased. A lot of people use the Help Seat, the new program that we came out with that comes to your house and pick up the textiles. I personally used them to try them out and they did work. It was simple. You put the recyclables in a bag, put it on the front stoop, put a little note on it that's for them, and they come pick it up on Saturday. It was real easy. So that worked out really good. And they reminded everybody specifically to remind everybody in our communities, the more they recycle, the more money we save, and which we've been saying forever that recyclables don't cost anything. So if we can recycle more and produce less garbage, then it'll save every municipality more money. So that was interesting to hear that. Administrator. No, sir. Council. And the chief hiding in the corner over there. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for filling in tonight. Appreciate you coming down. Good. Mish? IT guy? And from the public, Tommy? Say anything or? Okay.
We approved the pickleball courts tonight.
Motion to adjourn to executive session for personnel for highway department.
So moved.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.